Hey guys, Sam here with PT Marketing Unleashed, and I want to say Happy New Year, Happy 2013. So if you want to generate new patients this year using the internet, I want you to listen closely to what I'm going to share with you. I've narrowed down 7 online and offline marketing strategies that you can use to get more patients for 2013. Now if you check below, I have a link to a post that I did called My Marketing Predictions for 2012, and if you took action on any of those marketing strategies, you should have seen an increase in awareness of your physical therapy practice or some growth in your practice. So the first thing I'm going to talk about is I want to know how many of you are blogging. If not many, you should start blogging, and here's why. I did a Google Hangout recently with Dr. Urson Helicioso. He has a blog called The Manual Therapist, and a lot of how he was able to obtain patients was through blogging. And what you have to understand is patients are looking up, they're Googling. Google is a verb now. They're Googling their conditions, they're Googling medical professionals that can help them treat their conditions. And if you don't have content out there that can capture these patients, or at least get them to know more about your service, your practice, then it's going to be a challenge for them to find you. And it's going to be a challenge for patients to choose which practitioner or medical professional that they want to use if they don't know much about them. So blogging helps, one, get a lot of content on the search engine so you can be found by patients looking for your services. And 2, it increases awareness of your private practice. So, you know, the more content that you have out there, the more you're able to get found, not necessarily by patients only, but other healthcare professionals or other people that may want to tap you for maybe providing a course, maybe teaching a course, or something special. So get started blogging. I have a course, I think I've mentioned it, the PT Blog Academy. You can find the link below. There's more information there on that site. Create and upload online video. Here's a thing that I want to share with you. YouTube is the second most searched site in the world, and you can take advantage of that by creating informative videos for the patient population that you serve. So good ideas for a video would be do's and don'ts, ways to avoid injury for specific types of maybe sports. You can demonstrate exercises that you want to get a desired result from. These are all types of videos that you can use. You can also do like tours of the clinic. You can you can do some education through your videos. There's a lot of things you can do with it. You're only limited by your imagination, and you can post these videos up on YouTube and drive that traffic back to your site. Now the beauty of YouTube is that they have a geo-targeting feature. So what that does is it places some coding on your video, so when someone in your local area is searching your video, or searching Google, or searching the internet, your videos, if they're tagged right, or you use the specific keyword tags, will pop up in your local area. So people locally will find your video, and they can look at what it is that you're presenting to them. And if they're interested, they can click on a link, they can go in the description, and they can visit your website, and that's how you can pull and siphon traffic from YouTube. Another thing for 2013 that you may want to consider is using social media to diversify your referral sources. Now I'm going to talk a little bit more about this later on, but social media, even though I know a lot of therapists don't have time because they're really, really busy, but if you have a plan, if you devise a plan to use certain social media outlets, you can get another stream of referral sources. And you do this by connecting with other professionals, other medical and health professionals, building relationships, inviting them over to your blog, or to your website, letting them know what your practice is about, the type of patients and the people that you see, the types of services that you provide, and also going over to their site and seeing what they're offering and what they're doing, and then just kind of collaborating. You can do this through social media. I've done this and been very successful at it. I know other PTs who have used social media and used it to connect and build relationships, and they were very successful out of that. A lot of things came from that. So using social media to diversify your referral sources is definitely something you should consider. Not too many people are doing it because they're either skeptical or don't think it's viable, but I'm here to tell you that it is, because I've seen people doing it, I'm doing it, and it's something to consider. Developing a mobile strategy. Now, we all know mobile is huge right now. If you go outside of your home, I mean, you'll see everyone is tethered to their mobile device like an appendage. We are constantly looking at our mobile devices. We're looking at our tablets, our Kindles, and you'll find that a lot of people search using their mobile devices. So most of the traffic that you may get, or at least some of it, will come from a mobile device. And you want to have a site that's optimized for mobile. You don't need anything extravagant, but just something really simple that maybe has a page and about us, maybe a way to collect an email address if you have a newsletter, and then a contact us where where you'll have a map that can at least guide people to the location of your practice. Just something really simple, but optimized for mobile screens, because it's something that you shouldn't ignore. As I said before, if you go outside of your home and you just look around, you go shopping at the mall, the airports, you see that we're all tethered to our devices, and we do a lot of searching through our mobile phones. Now, creating a presence on LinkedIn, and here's what I talked about earlier about getting referrals using social media, using social media as another source of referral generation. Now, the beauty of LinkedIn is that LinkedIn, you'll find a lot of healthcare professionals on there, a lot of medical professionals on there, and when you create a profile, you can go out and network with them. You can reach out to them. You can reach out to physicians. You can reach out to podiatrists, neurologists. If you're in the sports, if you have a sports rehab facility, you can reach out to high school coaches, to college coaches, dance troupes. There's so many people on LinkedIn professionally that you can reach out to, you can collaborate with. There's groups in LinkedIn that you can be a part of and join the discussion on various topics related to rehab, related to physical therapy. It's great. It's a great way to meet, to link with people, to collaborate, to joint venture. I use LinkedIn personally because it's a great source of networking. And I encourage you to use LinkedIn to establish your own network and to create a presence for your practice so that you can potentially drive some patient referrals using this social media network. Communicating with your patients after discharge. I don't see much of this, but after your patients leave, what about sending a hey, how are you? Hope you're doing well. Just a reach out to your patients to let them know that you care, even after they're gone. And I can tell you that this goes a long way, because they're not expecting you to send them a card after they've been discharged. Most patients just kind of go about their way. Most practices, after they discharge the patient, that's it. But what if you were able to communicate to them, just show a little bit of a human touch, and say, hey, we hope you're doing well, and I can tell you that this is how patients rave about you. This is what will have them spread the word to their family and friends. If they know anyone that needs your services, they'll be thinking about you because of that the simple fact that you communicated with them after they were discharged, and you just showed a little bit of compassion, and you showed that you care pretty much. Making digital versions of your patient education materials for mobile and Kindle devices. Now, we're seeing a shift where a lot of our materials, our patient education materials, are on paper. And now, because mobile is growing, everyone has a smartphone, they have a tablet, Kindle device. Not everyone, but we're going on that upward trend of where a lot of people are adapting to these devices. We have to start thinking about transforming or converting our patient education materials to digital versions. So converting them to like PDFs, optimizing them for Kindle devices. And this is a great way for patients who are on the go a lot, that either they're vacationing or they're going to visit family members, and they may forget your handout at home. They may leave it, they may misplace it, but if they have it on their mobile phone, if they have it on their Kindle or tablet, it goes with them wherever they go, so they can't lose it. You know, and if you have specific exercises or instructions for them to do or to follow, you know, this is the best way for them to, you know, to always remind themselves to look at it, because they'll have it right there on their phone or their tablet. You know, so that's kind of something you should look at. You know, you may want to poll your patients and just find out how many of them would prefer to use or to receive patient education materials on their mobile devices versus getting a handout. And you know, you may be surprised. Maybe some people may still prefer handouts, or you may have an overwhelmingly response to creating a digital version. But it's something to think about as we move closer and closer to a digital world where everything we consume is on mobile devices. So that's about it. That's what I feel you should focus on for 2013. What is your focus? What are you going to focus your marketing strategies for 2013 so that you can get more patient referrals using the internet? I'm glad. I'll be happy to know what you think and what your comments are. Just leave them below, and you know, I thank you guys for watching this video. See you guys soon.